big news that's coming in with Prime Minister Modi. He's given a statement just about a short while ago that I'm traveling to the United States of America. This is a state visit at the invitation of President Joseph Biden and the First Lady Dr. Jill Biden. It's special. It's a reflection of the vigor and vitality of the partnership between our democracy. I will commence my visit in New York, where I will even celebrate the International Yoga Day. So, of course, it's an elaborate statement that's come in from Prime Minister. But it's very interesting, Gaurav, isn't it? Of course, there's a state visit and there will be a lot of defense deals, business that will be discussed. But there's even going to be spreading the message of yoga, which is an inherent Indian practice, and to the cultural references. If you can hear me.
Indeed,
yes.
Pooja, this is extremely crucial. This particular visit of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, he's been to the United States 6 times since he became Prime Minister in 2014. This is the 7th and the first state visit. This is the 2nd time he'll be addressing the US Congress, and this is very, very few world leaders have done that so far. But this isn't just about India and the United States of America. Of course, it's about the two most powerful democracies, two largest democracies coming together, benefiting each other. But there is something which is more crucial. There is a new world order that's emerging, and this is where India and the United States of America, two of the world's most powerful democracies, are coming together in a way, if I may just put it that way, to checkmate an expansionist China. They've realized, both India and the United States of America have realized the threat that's posed by China. India knew this all along. India has faced the brunt of Chinese expansionism right from 1962 India-China conflict. India has seen China's salami slicing at the line of actual control and Chinese bullying tactics. But the world is only grappling with it now. Whether it's, the Chinese wolf warriors or post-COVID, the attitude of the Chinese, the Belt and Road Initiative, the debt trap diplomacy of China, the world is suffering, but the world is not strong enough to take on China. The United States is now realizing what India has been saying all along, and this is where two of the most powerful democracies of the world are coming together. And how will this relationship manifest itself? This relationship is being taken all together to an unprecedented new high, and the jet engine technology that you and Abhishek were just talking about, that jet engine technology is extremely critical, because this shows that these are two democracies that trust each other. These are two leaders who trust each other, two people who trust each other immensely. At least that's the impression that is being given out. Remember, very few countries in the entire world have this kind of technology to make fighter jet engines. The United States, France, Russia, they have this technology. Others, of course, have reverse engineered it. They can do it. But this, G414 is one of the most used fighter jet engines in the world. India showed interest in it, and in the past 1 year, at least that is what the Americans say. They have tried their best to remove all roadblocks, and not just remove, destroy those roadblocks, as they put it, to ensure India gets that the jet engine. Do we get that entire technology, or is this the first step that will be taken? Now, those nuts and bolts will be clear after this visit. But the impression that is being given out right now, from artificial intelligence to quantum computing to the semiconductor chip technology, a lot is on the table. Prime Minister Narendra Modi is emphasizing on the critical and emerging technologies that India requires. That initiative, that
Gaurav, I request you to please stay on with me, because the live visuals are coming in on our screen. Prime Minister Narendra Modi, immaculately dressed in white and blue. He's at the airport, and a sign-off, of course, from the top dignitaries, and then he's heading. A photo opportunity, a smile and a wave. This is before he heads on a very significant visit to the United States of America. A scarf also being donned in the tricolors. That's the latest visuals live on our screen. Gaurav, we'd like to stay with you. So there's going to be hugs, handshakes and a hustle as well. It's very important, because there is also, remember, this is the Prime Minister projecting of India's image abroad, specifically with the United States of America, that you at one point couldn't really trust as an ally, but that friendship is beginning to change. There is 2024 Lok Sabha elections. There is US presidential election next year as well. So both top leaders are also projecting how their countries are being accepted or as being seen worldwide.
So this is the relationship, which goes far beyond elections. And you look at the trajectory of India-US relationship, remember when India did the Pokhran test in 1998, there were sanctions. That sanctions regime in 1999 saw a relationship that was transforming when Bill Clinton was the American president, Atal Bihari Vajpayee was the Indian president. That transformation started then. When after the Kargil war, it was extensively being talked about as NSSP, or the next step in strategic partnership. Then during Dr. Manmohan Singh and the Bush era, again a huge transformation in the relationship, and Dr. Manmohan Singh actually staked his political capital on the India-US nuclear deal. But that relationship, so whether it's the Democrats in the United States of America or the Republicans in the United States of America, there was this realization in the United States of America: India is very critical. India is very crucial to the new world order. Remember when Barack Obama took over as Prime Minister or as President of the United States, and Narendra Modi took over as Prime Minister of India, Barack Obama spoke of pivot to Asia, and India being that pivot to Asia. I was reporting on Prime Minister Narendra Modi's visit to the United States in 2014, the community outreach at the Madison Square Garden, or when we were reporting in 2019, when Donald Trump was the US President and Narendra Modi was the Prime Minister of India, that Howdy Modi at Houston, Texas. So it's people-to-people relationship, it's government-to-government relationship. The Prime Minister had addressed the US Congress even, then in, I think, 2016 was the year when he addressed the US Congress, 2014, and then subsequently now in 2023. So there's a realization, whether it's the Democrats or the Republicans, India is important. In India, there's a realization to take on an expansionist China. Democracies need to come together, and two powerful democracies, two powerful economies, India and the US, can do it together. No other country in the world can stand up to China except India and the US together.